Guys, so I am re-recording this video, so hopefully it works this time. But I'm just so excited that you want more info about what I do because it has been so much more doable and simple than I thought, but also so life-changing. All right, so this is what you will get if you jump in this group with me. First off, we all know that you can't just like fitness and health and nutrition, real health comes only when we can sustain what we do, right? I mean, for example, a little background. I have 4 kids now, but back when I had baby number 1, I wanted to lose the baby weight immediately, like right after I had the baby. And I basically cut my calories so much that I ended up losing my milk supply, which was really heartbreaking for me at the time. And I felt so selfish because I was really, here, I'll turn maybe the light a little bit better, a little bit. Just ignore that I have stuff on my dresser. But I had basically sacrificed something I really wanted, which was nursing. If that's not your cup of tea, that's totally fine. I think it just mostly matters if the baby's healthy. But I felt pretty sad because I had really wanted to nurse my baby. All right. And another thing, I didn't want to eat like that the rest of my life. Like I was hungry all the time, and that's not okay with me. So I've already done that. I've counted calories and limited them, and it just wasn't sustainable for me. Not for me. Maybe it is for other people, but it's definitely not for me. Another example, when growing up, my family lived an active, wonderful, healthy lifestyle, but me as a teenage girl didn't really have a healthy mental mentality. So I was very self-conscious of my weight and my size, and I convinced my parents to invest quite a lot of money into this nutrition program I saw an ad for, like on TV, an infomercial. And this nutrition program sent you the meals that you were supposed to eat every day. And it worked really, really well. We invested like $400 for me to do this. It worked really well, but it was like a 30-day supply of all these meals where I didn't get to eat meals with my siblings and my family, and I was always kind of like, oh man, like it always made me feel like I was deprived because I really wanted to eat what they were eating. They were eating lots of good things. Like I said, my family was eating good things, but I just didn't know how to lose the weight on my own. And basically, I invested a lot of money, but it wasn't sustainable for me. I didn't want to have to eat like that the rest of my life either. I wanted to be able to cook my own food and be happy as I lost weight. In fact, when I started this, I didn't even know that was possible. I thought that how you sustained results was basically like lost a lot of weight, enough so for when you relaxed and let it creep back up, that you wouldn't get all the way back up until you did another diet and lost a bunch of weight. And then, like, I just thought that was the normal course of life, that you just had to go like this all the time to like keep yourself in check, like, because that's what I'd always done, so that's kind of what I expected. Like, it wasn't always sustainable for me to eat so close-minded. Like, I needed to find something different. I didn't actually know that this would be it for me. When I started doing this, I didn't thought it would just be another one-time thing and we'll see how it goes, kind of. But so I've been a coach for 4 years. So right after I had my second baby, I did not want to lose my milk supply. That was very important to me. So I waited quite a while, and then I decided to look into getting a challenge pack and into Shakeology and the workout programs and everything. I started with 21 Day Fix Extreme. And like I said, I thought that this would just be another thing that I would kind of come in and out of my life. But really, so once I did try it, I cannot tell you how different I felt. The biggest thing was my energy level. My son was only sleeping about 4 hours a night, or I was only getting about 4 hours of sleep a night. He was sleeping terribly, waking up all the time. He was a pretty new baby, but he's also, out of my 4 kids, still was the worst sleeper. It was like the nightmare babies that you read about, that was him. It was awful. I was getting like no sleep, and my husband would be out of town for like 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and I was tired, and I didn't have energy, and I didn't feel good, and my older child was just watching TV all the time because I was just like passed out on the couch. Okay, once I started trying this, I started to feel fantastic. I started to get energy levels because it didn't just give me the exercise part, Like a lot of people think you just have to exercise your brain out to lose weight. And although you can lose some weight that way, like it's not as effective if you don't have the nutrition aspect. But also the nutrition aspect, if you like use exercise to change the shape of your body, and nutrition is actually where you're going to slim your body down. That's where you lose the fat, okay? So when you combine both of those things, that's when you start to really see results. Most people, like me, had a hard time more just sticking with something, and that's where the support comes in on your challenge pack. So you'll have the exercise, the nutrition, and the support that really makes this something you can sustain for the rest of your life. It doesn't just give you the tools, it teaches you how to live a healthy lifestyle. That was the key point that I had. Like, how do I learn how to sustain a healthy lifestyle that I enjoy? You know, yeah, I knew how to count calories. I knew how, sorry, my arm is totally tired. And it's plugged in. Okay. I knew how to do all those things, but I needed to learn how to sustain it. All right. So that's basically what I did. I jumped into this and I tried this out for a little bit, and then I stopped doing it, and I immediately could see a huge difference. My body went back to being the way it felt before, tired. And I realized, like, wow, I really can do this. Like, this is something I can do. And I wanted to pay it forward. So that's when I kind of started getting interested in helping others see that I'm a normal, like, I mean, I don't like to say I'm average, but there's nothing really incredibly special about me other than I'm a child of God, if you believe in God, and like, do you know what I mean? Like, if I can do it, other people can too, okay? I am a mom, and I can do it. I did it through all my stages of life, you know? I've had 2 more babies since that time. I lost all my baby weight the first time, but I also used this all during my pregnancy. It's just a healthy mindset, and it's a healthy tools that you're given, and it's a healthy education, basically. And I feel like I have taught my children to love themselves in every stage of their life. It's not something they obsess over. In fact, they think this is normal to eat. You know, it's normal. They love broccoli. Like, that's normal to them. You know, it's just something that has truly transformed my family's lives because I let it, you know, and that's exactly how this can be for you. So this is the things you get. Sorry, I rambled about my backstory a little bit. Oh, and I did not lose my milk supply at all. Shakeology keeps my milk supply up and up. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain that in just a second. Okay, these are the things you get. The exercise part, the programs. All right, number 1, you get access to Beachbody On Demand for a whole year, which is like 800 plus workouts on there. You get access to it for a full year, which means you can't even do all those workouts in 1 year. So you will always have something to do. And they're all popular programs. You know, they're all the programs you've probably been seeing and wanting to try. Those are on there. Beachbody On Demand is like Netflix for workout programs, okay? So it's like you just go through and click Transform 20, P90X, Insanity, Hip Hop Abs, 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Lift 4, 80 Day Obsession. All these programs you've probably heard of, and much more that you probably didn't realize where it was Beachbody are on there, and they are fantastic. And they, going on to the nutrition side, each of those programs also have the nutrition guides with them. You can follow the calendars, or if you need to, like, switch back and forth, like, you have that flexibility. And that's what's so awesome about it being at home. You can just stream it to your smart TV, your Roku, your Fire Stick, on your computer, on your phone. Like, basically you have access anywhere and any time. If you're not going to have internet, you can download it ahead of time and then use it when you are up in the cabin hiking. That's actually what I did with my workouts when I was camping with my family. It's so nice. You can do it outside in a gym. You can do it at home. It's so flexible, and it comes with the nutrition side. So, like I said, nutrition is really like 80% of your results. It is so important. We have the nutrition side where it tells you what to eat, or you can follow the nutrition plan that is more of like intuitive, flexible meal plan. So you kind of come with 2 different meal plans. One is very structured, and it's the container system. You've probably seen a lot about it. And one is very intuitive, and you kind of just listen to your own body. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to eat a bunch of fries because I feel like French fries right now. But if you do, like, decide French fries are on the menu today, like, you can work that in. Like, it's very flexible, but both of them are sustainable and flexible. I did this structured container system for 3.5 years. Wait, no, 3 years exactly. And I had great success for it and was able to maintain. Like 3 years is a long time. And I had 2 babies in that time. After I had my fourth baby, they came out with this other intuitive plan, and I've been using that one since then, and I love it as well. I literally lose weight happily. It's fantastic. Yeah, I couldn't recommend either of these like enough. They're both fantastic. Sometimes I even kind of start to. This one kind of tells you more what to eat. It's a lot more structured, like I said. So sometimes I kind of go back to being a little more structured, so I can kind of feel like I'm in control. It's great. Okay. Anyway. That's the nutrition plan, okay? They're amazing. Then we have supplements, and this is where I've been talking about Shakeology. So one of them is Shakeology, and some of them are like more performance oriented. They're like our pre-workout and our post-workout. Pre-workouts are there to give you a burst of energy so that you can push through your workout and burn as many calories as you can. And I'm obsessed with our pre-workout. It tastes so good. And honestly, when I use my pre-workout and I work out within 30 minutes of taking it, I have energy the whole day. Like, I don't just crash. My husband used to take caffeine for like lots of things, and when he takes this pre-workout, he's like, wow, he can tell a difference. He's like, this is different than other pre-workouts and caffeine things I've taken, because I don't crash hard. And I know the reason why is because all of our ingredients are very, very clean. And that makes a big difference to your body. Your body doesn't crash because it has a ton of processed sugar in it. It doesn't feel loaded down with all these like scientific lab made up ingredients. It is very, very clean. You never have to worry about that. And luckily that's something that's important to me. So I would never recommend anything to you guys that I wouldn't take myself. So that's the pre-workout. And the post-workout is our protein shake. A lot of people think Shakeology is our protein shake, but no, our protein shake is our Recover Shake. And that has your protein and your BCAAs that really help your muscles recover so that you can not feel uber sore the next day and you can actually work out again, Okay, so now I'm going to talk about Shakeology. And I could go on forever, but I'm going to basically give you the summed up version of why this has been such a big deal and why people and myself choose to drink this every day. It is basically a multivitamin on steroids. And I say that just because it is so effective. Yes, it does have protein in it. It's not actually a protein shake or even really a weight loss shake. It's just a health promoting shake, which for some people that's losing weight. If you aren't, it basically helps support a healthy weight. So I have people who are underweight who also drink Shakeology just because it gives them the nutrients that they need. And then I have people who are extremely overweight and obese who drink Shakeology who also get fantastic results. Even not doing any of the other things, drinking the Shakeology makes a big difference. Why? Because it nourishes your body. It gives your body the nutrients that it is desperately craving. Some of the things that it has in it, like I said, it has the protein, it has the vitamins and the minerals. It's made of superfoods, which means that not only does it have the vitamins and the minerals, but it is extremely potent in those vitamins and minerals. So it's not your average fruits and vegetables. I love fruits and vegetables, of course, but it has more minerals and more vitamins than the apple you'll get at the store or the broccoli. That's what superfoods are. They're just basically extremely potent. And this entire formula is made of superfoods, which is fantastic. The other things it has prebiotics and probiotics. If you don't know what prebiotics are, they're the house that the probiotics are in, that the probiotics need to be in. So without probiotics are not as effective. And probiotics, if you have heard of those, that is your gut health, okay? That, excuse me, that is actually... It helps you break down your food so that you can absorb the nutrients from the food that you're eating. So if you're eating all those good things, apples, broccoli, good carbs and healthy fats, all these things, probiotics helps break it down, makes it not so hard on your stomach, It breaks it down and you can absorb the nutrients better. Fantastic. Another thing that it has is enzymes. Now, enzymes are in your digestive tract, and that basically magnifies what the probiotics are doing. It's breaking your food down so that you can absorb even more of the nutrients so basically you're not wasting any of the healthy food you're getting. You are truly fueling all of your cells and your mental health. Like, I have a lot of friends, and I don't want people to quote me on this, but yeah, because I'm not a doctor, but I have lots of friends who used to take vitamins for depression or other things who only take Shakeology now. Don't quote me on that. My point isn't for you to do that. My point is more that the reason it helps them so much is because they are getting as much nutrients as they can from their food, and that is help fueling their mind and their body, because that's where you get your nutrients, is from your food. And so that also improves your mental health. It also improves your energy levels, which is so important. Another thing is awesome about like getting all those nutrients is it reduces cravings. Because why do you have cravings? The main reason why you have cravings, sorry, I gotta like brace my arm against something. The main reason why you have cravings is because you are nutrient deficient. Like you are not getting enough nutrients. So if you are getting enough nutrients from the stuff you are eating and from the Shakeology and the extra vitamins and minerals, you just won't have as many cravings. I will drink this before I go to like a party or something. I never feel deprived, and I'm just like, oh, like I feel satisfied. I feel good. All right, so that's another awesome thing. One more thing that I love about Shakeology and that nothing else ever has is adaptogens. Adaptogens are exactly what it sounds like. It is something that helps you adapt to stress. It basically fuels and helps moderate your hormones so that you're not going wacko out of control every time you have big stressful moments. Like, for example, I always thought cortisol was the enemy of weight loss, which it kind of is. But Shakeology has adaptogens that help like calm down cortisol. So it's not just spiking up and down, you know, it can handle, you as a person can handle more stress without it taking your weight up, you know, or without making you emotionally eat as much, you know. It really helps in that area, and I really loved adaptogens for that reason. All right, so those are kind of like our main supplements. Oh, and the last thing that is also probably one of the most important things is the support that you get when you are in my challenge groups. Okay, you guys, accountability is so important. It's also good to have friends and to know that you have support in these instances. In our groups, you'll have we do have groups on Facebook, but we also have an app. So even if you don't want to be on social media at all, like I have some people who are like, but I don't want to be on social media more. We actually have an app where people aren't on social media at all. And we use this app. There's a place to check in with your before pictures, your inches, your Shakeology, your exercise, and it's like very visual, graphs it, and it's also like Facebook, so you have this news feed where you can kind of check in with each other, and we get really close in these challenge groups. Sometimes we'll be talking about the concert we saw last night, not even health and fitness related, because when you're sharing this emotional part, like emotional journey with other people, you become friends and you become closer, and it becomes more enjoyable. It also becomes more sustainable. You will have access to all these nutrition, all the nutrition stuff, the containers that you get, and the support forever. You never have to repay for my support, okay? Once you get a challenge pack from me, or if you're one of my coaches watching this from your coach, you will have my support and their support forever. It doesn't matter if you buy another one. This support is there for sustainability, and that has honestly been the key for me. It's just this great group of people. They always say you are just like the people you surround yourself with. You're going to be surrounding yourself with people who want to live a healthy lifestyle, and that will truly motivate you to maintain and keep a healthy lifestyle happily. Like, you'll always have tips and tricks. In our groups, you'll see like a daily post from me or from one of my coaches that usually has some sort of mini challenge. For example, today our mini challenge was to kind of keep a log of what we're eating, just to be more aware. And we're actually also combining it with a spring cleaning group. So our goal was also to clean our dishes out tonight. You know, like, it's fun things like that. We